it do, Kripple Krew? This is EDC with DBD, Disabled with Deadly, and welcome to another Tactical Tuesdays. I'm glad to have the Kripple Krew with me, and it might look a little bit different on the screen today. We've got a lot to talk about with Blade Show coming up, with pre-orders, going live yesterday with Memorial Day sales, all the stuff that you guys are carrying. Plus, I wanted to show you some of the flashlights that I've been carrying lately, as well as one that that just came in for testing. And we're going to do a live unboxing of a really wicked little light. I'm looking forward to that one there. I think this is going to be a very popular little light. Before we get into all of that, I want to start off by saying hello to the chat. Making sure real quick that y'all have stabbed that like button so that everybody knows we are live. And a big shout out to all of y'all who watch on the replays. Even if you can't kick it with the Kripple Krew, thank you for your support. Though we all know the best part of this is kicking it with the crew live. All right, we're going to roll it up to the top, where the first people in the chat were Henry G., member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Want to know why knives? Well, we all know why. Because they're knives. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brethren? I saw that the third person... Oh, there we go. Chori. Oh, what it do? What it do, Trio 4? Hope you're having a killer day. You're going to get a quick... There we go. That's clear. Let's see. My brother Mud, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Dropping them badass emojis. Good to see you. Also, I appreciate all of y'all that jump in and stab the like button on both that horizontal and vertical side. Even if you're going to kick it with the crew on the horizontal, it definitely helps when you stab that vertical like. If you are currently in a vertical screen and you can't see very much of what I've got out here, including today's TRM Tuesday carry, then the link to this horizontal chat where you can see my home at and kick it with the crew is pinned, and it is at the very top of the description if you are on your phone and can't click the pinned link. Be shady. What's up, brethren? What it do? Good to see you. Mick F. Ranger, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, brethren? Man, this thing thwacks. This thing really thwacks. So Mrs. Deebs is working from home today, right? And she's on a call in the other room. So the door to the office is actually closed. And every time this thing echoes in here. My brother from a Dutch mother, Boz Beast, member of Kripple Krew Inc., checking in from the Netherlands, dropping them badass emojis. What it do? Good to see you. Oh, yo, homie. My Geoknife Baloof by Fabster Run is out for delivery today. I've got their Ultim version showing up today, Ultim and M390. And here's the funny thing, brother. I get to check out the Baloof before Fabster Run does. Mine's getting here before he actually gets one, which is funny because he got both versions of my first collaboration, the Fair Monster Glideman DVD edition. He got both versions before I ever got to put hands on them, just because of the way shipping from China worked. So I think it's funny that I get to show off his Baloof before he does. Cow! Knives. Oh, knives are life. Checking in. What it do, my brother? I see you in that void side. Alive, barely. The heat fried my brain at work. 86 degrees in Holland. That's warm for you guys because you guys don't use a lot of air conditioning, do you? Like it's pretty much standard here, like everywhere. All of our cars have it. Um, damn, yeah, very few places. I mean, I guess there are places in the U.S. where you live where it might not be standard equipment in your house, like maybe Alaska or something. But we have AC in our cars. We have AC in our houses, and everywhere, every business you go into is chilled to comfort, or even a little too chilly. Looking and a working. Hell yeah, appreciate you hanging out with us while you making that money, brother. Apex Carry EDC, member of Kripple Krew Inc., aka my brother Robin Olive. What's going on? You know I gotta show it off. You know I gotta show off. The dope. Oh, there we go. You know I gotta show off the dope 3D print award trophy, whatever you want to call it. That Illuminati Ninja designed and Robin Dollin printed for me. So dope. Always just off screen. Jesse. Oh, hitting that wake and bake. You know it. Mark Carter up north. What's going on? Checking in from Canada. Hope you're doing well, homie. Yo, my brother Bluminati freaking Ninja, member of Kripple Krew Inc., dropping 5 memberships. And we about to see who got those memberships. I should have had the control room open. I know better, but I get excited. But while we're doing that, we are going to do an acoustic salute for my brother Bluminati and his support with my first collab, the DBD Glideman, by the mic. Let's see, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. And who got them? It was B Shady. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Mark Carter up north. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Mexi American. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. Wyvern, Kodiak, Sam. Yay. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. And Joel Amaro. Welcome to Kripple Krew Inc. And thank you for the support, my brother Bluminati Ninja. So awesome. Rolls have been looking a lot better lately than they used to. Catching a lot of people that are live. That's dope. Folks, don't forget to drop your badass emoji walls to welcome the new members of Kripple Krew Inc. Ruben gives me itches at the wrong places. Yeah, I guess I could have flipped that around so you could know that you can't even read the name that way. There we go. Yeah, these two Ubens have been putting in the work for me lately. But this new Ace Beam.
Ooh, a little power flicker.
That, of course, just reset the modem because we had a little power flicker. So now I don't know if I can even drop the comment off the screen. Yep. And it blew one of my light bulbs. Fun times. So while I am waiting for that to reset after that power glitch we just had, I am going to share today's TRM Tuesday carry. But yes, this Sulfur and Light Boss Beast. Very cool. Let me see if I can get this off the stage. All right. At least you guys are seeing this. Let's see. But yeah, that Sulfur and Light that we are going to open is wicked cool. If I can't, I'm trying to, whoops. Trying to just drop that comment, but this is on my, now right now I'm looking at my phone. You know how we do. It's a DBD live, and of course, that's when the power is going to strike and blow out a light bulb and make the modem reset. But what we are rocking for today's TRM Tuesday carry, starting it off, is the Mike Irie Hollow Ground Atom with that beautiful lizard skin, 3D milling. Just, such a phenomenal knife. Love me some TRM. Also, today, rocking the TRM Holier Nerd. The Holier Nerd with that beautiful pinstripe milling. Man, nobody mills like TRM. This is such a phenomenal fifth pocket knife. How about today's fixie, which is the TRM Tagalong DLC and Bolts Camo Carbon. I love the way this looks. I love the size of this. This is such a phenomenal EDC Pixie, and I can't believe these USA made Pixies start at $149 after my discount code, and that is including, let me pull it out, the perfect pocket dropper sheath. Made in the US, comes with an ulti clip. This thing takes up so little space in my front pocket, and then it's so easy to pull that out. And this is one of those that, just gives you that sharp finger for anything you touch. All right. And then the TRM Pitbull. That's right. The best USA made automatic knife, faux EDC. The TRM Pitbull in beautifully milled aluminum. Look how they milled that pivot too. With burlap micarta inlays on both sides. We've got that clamshell construction with the hidden lanyard spot that allows for a perfectly smooth zero hardware show side. Magna Cup blade, that the wax by the mic. Magna Cup blade, that the wax. I love it. Looks like, nope. All right, we're gonna take a walk while we do this. We're gonna walk and talk. And but thanks to that power outage, yeah, the power went out. Yeah, Mrs. Deadly's, her call went down. Everything went down because of that little power flicker. And so I'm resetting while we're talking. But yeah, it also fried that light bulb. Well, I guess I can leave this open until. All right, I'm back. I still can't take that comment off stage, but But maybe in a moment, folks. Actually, you know what? I can do it if I move the phone for one moment. I just want to be able to drop that for a sec while we chat and talk. It is all resetting thanks to the power outage. Let me see where I have this now. Get this line back up. We'll make us look a little better when we get back to the live, or to the being able to see the comments. You know, I love y'all, Kripple Krew, always hanging in there, no matter what. TRM, though, we've said it before, we'll say it again. My favorite knives. That's today's TRM carry. Now, for TRM Tuesday, I want to show you some of the flashlights that I have been carrying lately. The YOOOOO G5. This thing gets a ton of time. I love the way you can move that head and point it at what you need. The way that they did this clip is great. You can use it on either side, or you can put it out of the way. The magnet, very useful. And I really like, oh, I have it locked. It helps if you don't have it locked. Trying to switch it over to color mode real quick. Nope, not flashing. There we go. I really like the way that you can spin. Did it just die on me? No. Oh, I didn't mean to blind you guys. We'll go blue. All the different modes that you have. Bless you, Mrs. Deadly. Different colors you could flash. Okay, it's enough flashing. Let's go back to the colors for a minute. Why aren't you spinning the colors for me with that wheel? It's supposed to change color when I spin the wheel, isn't it? Looks like the battery's dying on it, though. I've been using this a lot, especially on the trip. We're going to recharge the YOOOOO G5. Awesome pocket light. The YOOOOO X4, I just clicked the tail switch, has replaced the Baton 3 Pro Max as my larger pocket or pouch, backpack, whatever I'm using at the time. This really works. Very strong clip. The magnet could be stronger. I wouldn't mind if the magnet on this guy was a little bit heavier duty. And we're back in the chat. Mud says, bless you, Mrs. DVD. She said, thank you. We're going to get back up to the chat real quick. And then we'll get some more of that. Oh, looks like brother Ron Dobbins popped in. I'm going to see if I don't say hello, folks, it's because you popped in while after our power surge here at the house. And I'm going to go through some hellos, see who I missed. And in the meantime, you can feel free to pop up if I don't say hello to you. Robo Stevo. Okay, I can't even do the music. But he's here. Robo. Ron Dobbins, my brother, is a member of Kripple Krew Wink, by the way. Beekeeper, member of Kripple Krew Wink. What it do? Mark Carter up north can drop them badass emojis now. Mark, man, I remember when Rachel and Matt Conklin, and then everybody was trying to get you a gifted membership, and now you got one today, and you can drop them emojis. Hopefully, brother, I would love that. There's a pleasure in getting East Texas hot and sweaty than pointing a high-powered fan up your shirt. The Northerners will never know. Thank you, Ron Dobbins. Hit that thumbs up, everyone. I want a Deebs TRM exclusive, baby. Oh, you know it. You know, in this lead up to Blade Show, where we are going to be meeting with Les and Marianne and Nikki and Emily and everybody else that's going to be there at the show. One thing that you can do to help the channel, if you're so inclined, is to reach out to TRM and tell them that you'd love to see a DVD exclusive with TRM. You don't have to. I'm just saying. Definitely wouldn't hurt. Dropping those badass emojis as my brother Ron. Love to see the emoji wall. Love to see the emoji wall. That's right. Dropping them badass emojis. Miranda Keith, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What to do with that emoji wall? So I didn't see your answer, Boz. Do y'all have much AC? And the chat went out right after I asked. It was almost like karma knocking my power for a loop just for talking crap about how much better America is with all of our AC. The denim version the denim version of the TRM Pitbull with the blue denim inlays is, as of their last post, there was 10 of those left. I'm sure there is nowhere near 10 left now. But if you didn't get in on the TRM Pitbull pre-order, it looks like you still have a chance with a couple left. Code DBDNTRM25, which is in the description of this live. So is the link to help the channel. That code drops this down to $345 and free shipping. These will be shipping on June 18th. Replicant EDC, what's up, my man? How you doing, homie? Folks, don't forget to follow all the dope creators in this chat. There's already several people with some pretty cool channels. Some that have been doing it for a minute, some that are just getting their start at it. Either way, we've got people putting out wicked cool and very unique content. That's the awesome thing that I love about this community is there's room for all of us because all of our content looks so different, even if it's on the same knife. So when you see anybody dropping links in this chat, make sure you are following these channels and double check because YouTube gets screwy with subs and it'll scrub them. So double check that you are following. We're going to keep going so we can get caught up on this chat. Yep, as usual, it's about time. It's about time to it's a live where we want it's a live where we want color. What's up, Jay Wesley? Quite possibly. And the battery really is dying because I just turned it on for a second and it went right off. That's why it's not spinning. The battery is about dead on this one. So we are going to recharge it. But the Woobin G5 gets carried all the time. Where's up? What's up? Long time no see, homie. Been awaiting the torch rabbit hole, but it's coming. Metal Relic, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do, homie? BNA, the human cheat code. Member of Kripple Krew Inc. He's at work, so he can't tag everybody. But you know, longtime member of the crew sends his love to you. Mark dropping them badass emojis. All right, brother. Talk to you later. Yeah, school's almost over. Let's see. In the shop, powder coatings, getting some orders out. Yes. That is dope. We got to make it happen. Matt Conklin. What's up, homie? Matt. Mark Carter got his membership gifted today. Blue Minotti dropped the 5 spot, and Mark Carter got them badass emojis. Yeah, in houses, we don't have AC. Some people do. In cars, it's standard. I'm watching a stream in my underwear, not my birthday suit. Yeah, 86 degrees without AC. That is warm. Faux show. See, like 86. That's really nothing here, but that's because everything is so nice and cool. Get some dope art, that's for sure, Metal Relic. Beardo. Hope the knives are clean for UV mode. Well, we're about to find out when we open this one, brother. And I have TRM out, so you know that the chance is low. Shorty got low. Replicants link. Check him out. McRanger always dropping them links. I have the most badass mods available. Oh, show. The one that's actually using them instead of just having them for videos and pictures. Yeah. At least those scales you ordered came quick. Are coming quickly, luckily. Support your friendly neighborhood, Bluminati Ninja, Twisted Sis. Get your gear from the dojo. True this. Some of the sickest gear. Neil to the Mang member, Kripple Krew says it's 84 in the desert. For now. Yeah, it's still early. There's that Kripple Krew gear corner. If you want to get loaded up with the dopest gear before Blade Show, check out that link right there. And if you come see me at Blade Show with your gear on, if you come in rocking some DBD or Kripple Krew gear, ooh-wee, let me just say, might be a few extra entries or something for you on that. Can't really tell you what it's going to be yet, not until Blade. Yeah, AC does does eat up the power for sure. 70s on the beach today. Can't complain about that at all. Yeah, the Woobin X1, or X4, I should say, has been the one that has really taken over for my baton. I like the moonlight mode. You can just click it on and off. I really like that tail switch. You've got the standard. We're going to turn that down. The standard Woobin brightness wheel, allowing you to really step it up. And with the tail switch, you can go to the brightest mode just by holding it. And as soon as you let go, it comes off. Definitely dig that. But I also really like this bank of side lights that we have, that we can really control that brightness on. But we can also switch over to color mode, change to different colors. Quite a few different colors that you can go through here. And then, of course, we also have flashing colors. And you can do like, I think there's a party mode in here with enough flashes, but very cool, very good clip. But if you want to put this in a pouch, you can take that clip off. One of the few that is strong enough to hold this on a hat. This has been a cool light for me. Gratitude for flipping. My Kripple Krew shoots are my dress clothes. I only wear them to doctor's appointments. Hey, have a killer day. Have a killer day, Mark Carter, and welcome to the crew. Oh, Neil Mack also had to get back to work. Much love, brother. Always appreciate you popping in, stabbing that like button, kicking it when you can. Just got a message that your Baloof is on the way. Yeah, mine should be here. Mine's due today. So, of course, our mail always runs late. I won't get it until this evening, but it's coming. This new Ace Beam, trippy little guy. I just got this after we got back from our trip. You've got the rechargeable 400 milliamp batteries. You could carry a few of these, but you can also throw a AAA battery in here in a pinch. We have a front light that we can cycle through different brightnesses, or go straight to the brightest or dimmest. Wait, that's not the dimmest. But then we also have a strobe, of course. Turn that off right quick. But then we have this little thing on the side here. And you can control the brightness levels. So like a little reading light. We're going to go through it. And then we got some colors here. And we can... I didn't mean to turn it off. Double click. Double click. Double click. Double click. Green, flash, double click. You got to double click the whole way and to get through each setting. And after green, we got blue. And then it'll flash. And then after that, we have the whoop whoop, sound of the police, PTSD lights, and then the party mode, which is just like, that's really hard to get with the lights. It's a kind of like a rainbow going up and down. I just call it party mode. And then back to the side light. Another one that you can remove the clip if you want to, and it comes with a ring that you can put on it and a chain for it. But nifty, light, inexpensive light. We push the button and the dark goes away. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We don't let it get hot here. I can't stand my house getting over 74. I like it less than that. The Southern Cali EDC shows up today. Ooh. Yeah, that's going to be dope, homie. Today's definitely a good day, mail-wise. What you got coming in beside with a Marfiona, I'm sure. This Brynite, kind of a big boy, got that tactical smack somebody in the face. We got the dual mode tail lights, one that's just for flash, one that's for the flashlight. One that's just for strobe. And then you've got a full suite that you can click through on here. This larger than I normally carry, but this is great for a vehicle light, a backpack light, or say you're out at night taking the dogs for the walk or something like that. Also really good to have in the house to disorient somebody that's in your house when they shouldn't be, right before they catch the freedom seeds. It's a very bright strobe that would be very distracting to somebody about to catch a freedom seed. They have recoil when you turn them on. Expecting a micro text stitch auto. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, it's only 55 today. Very cool for late May here. But this little flashlight from Sulfurn is one that I am very excited about. And I think we're gonna, I call mine, the cordless hole punch that spits freedom seeds. We will, there it is. The main unboxing knife for the channel, as you can see, is the Demco Razor Shark, gifted by Bozbeast. This thing gets all the gunk. Shark lock on a utility knife. What more could you ask for? Love it. What do you think about that flashlights with taser built into it? I kind of think that a taser is one of those things that probably should be dedicated to get so that all power goes to the actual tasing, not diverted for light. If I was going to tase somebody, I would want the full power of that to be able to be directed to it. But this one is 300 lumens with a 76 meter beam, quick release clip, and it's less than an ounce, only 20 grams. Yeah, no mercy on the Razor Shark. Hell no. That thing gets all the gunk. Talks about high, medium, and low. So your high is 300 lumen for a minute. And then you've got the 75 lumen, 15 lumen low, and a 2 lumen moonlight plus a UV light. And really, the coolest thing about this is all the ways you have to carry and use this. So we're going to unbox this Sulfurn SE1 on the live real quick. We're going to take the actual flashlight itself out. Just a little guy. Please tear off the film before use. Yes, it said please, so I will listen. We're going to look at all the goodies it comes with, and I know it has a warning. Read me. Press 3 times because they ship locked. Hey, unlocked. Boy, that's easy. You get an awesome ring for it. Get a little more light here. Welcome to the So Fern family. There's their socials and such. Ace Beam Pokelit is cheap 3 mode light available. Jim Cox, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Good to see you. You get a ball chain in case you want to wear it around your neck, a magnetic clip that turns this into a clip light that you could clip to your hat, your backpack, your shirt, anything. Plus, this also has a magnet into it so that you can stick this light anywhere. You get a wristband instead of a headband. So at first I thought they sent me a headband light. And I'm like, they don't really know me. But when I saw that this was more set up to be used on the wrist, this goes through here, and then you can mount this to your wrist and point it at whatever you're doing. I kind of liked that. Thought that was a cooler idea than on a headband. I also want to say that with this, you could clip this to yourself if you're out for a walk late at night. You could clip it to your dog. And one of the things you're going to be able to do is get this right here to make light. And that light changes. And if you wanted just that, even that, say you're riding a bike at night and you've already got a light on the front of you, you could clip this to the back of you just to make sure somebody sees you. And I know that with my lights on, you can't see the color that's going on, the color change, but it's there. That's one of the cooler features of it, I think. Ron frickin' Dobbins dropping that $2 super chat. Totally appreciate you, brother. Saying love you, brother. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Ron Dobbin, much love, brother. Love you too. And I truly do appreciate your constant, continued support. I'm going to give you a TRM Pitbull acoustic salute by the mic. Hell yeah, Ron Dobbins. Thank you for your support. And yes, it does help when you hit that thumbs up, everybody. And then, of course, as most lights, you get homework. Because there's always going to be so many ways to use these lights. So, press 1 time for regular light, 2 time for UV light, or press and hold for the ring light. Very simple. And then you can adjust your brightness. But I really like that this little guy has the UV light. And let's see, we've got so many lights on right now. But you can see, makes these 80s camo carbon colors really pop. How about this one right here? Matt Yako Hank. Look at that green start popping right away. These things are well under $20. And I will drop an affiliate. I have an affiliate link. I don't have it in my links yet, but I will drop it later today with some pictures of this. I got to find what my affiliate link is. But in the meantime, This is, well, actually, you know what I can do? If anybody wants to check one of these out, let me pop something up right quick as I put this box away. USB-C to C charger comes with it, as you know, is standard pretty much. But here's one thing that I do like about this. You just want light, push the button. You don't need light anymore, push the button. The other stuff is pretty easy to use. I want to pull up Ace Beam SE1. Oops. I meant Sofern. They got them in multiple colors, of course. Let me pop this up. This one right here. Ooh, I like this gray. Let me grab this link to share. Just in case you guys want to check it out. And it does have a coupon code. Here it is on Amazon. But I can see that this one is probably going to get quite a bit of use. I don't know that I'll put the little keychain on it. I might, but I don't think I'll carry it that way. This is one that's going to get a lot of use with the clip. Not so much use, I'm guessing, with the wristband. You know, if your dog is small enough, this would also be a collar that you could put the light on. Or you could just clip this to their collar or harness. And then I really like being able to just stick this where I want. It's so light that this is going to be a well-used flashlight. I appreciate y'all checking out the live unboxing of it. And let's keep scrolling. Headband would interfere with your 1970s terry cloth headband. Nipple clamp, there you go. There's another way to use it. Beardo's always thinking. Always thinking. You know, I am also a big fan of the HDO3 from Workos. That is a clip light that I like a lot. I've had two for me, both of which I've given away to family, and then I've purchased two, one for Mrs. Deadly, one for Deadly Daughter. And the HDO3 is a fantastic clip light. But I am really digging the flexibility of this one. And it would be light. I mean, I could see times where you would hang this around your neck. You know, maybe I wouldn't, but I can see like maybe a runner at night, even though the wristband would make more sense for that. I would rather clip it to, like, because you're always going to be able to clip it to you somewhere, but it does come with that option. How many USB-C to C chargers are laying around your house at this point, folks? I know I have more than I could ever use. Move some of this stuff. Bust out some knives while we chatting. What is the Kripple Krew? Clip it to your nipple ring. There you go. What is the Kripple Krew carrying today? You know you can say, I love them badass emojis. You know you can send your Kripple critters and Kripple carry pics to my Instagram. We will share them with the crew, or you can drop your carry in the chat. Yeah, I did like that it has the UV. Yeah. Whoops. lit up lit up, my hands lit up worse than the Central Square Christmas tree. Every knife needs a flashlight to make your glow in the dark candles and beads light up. Yes, see, that's truly, that is probably one of the things us, weirdos use this stuff for the most. And just like that, we charged the poppet pin from from County Com. And you know what? Let's charge this part up too. Really does not take long with a UV light to be able to get something to glow long enough to take pictures with it. And that's probably what we use it for more than anything else. Now, the one thing you could use it for that I don't recommend is checking the bedding at hotels or Airbnbs before you go to bed. You can use this for that, but 99% chance you're not going to end up sleeping if you do. That's awesome. Didn't think of that. That's what I was thinking. As soon as he said desert, that's what I thought. Scorpions. I think I'm supposed to have one on the way, something like that. That also works as a power bank. For the rest of your, like, you could use it as a power bank for your phone because of the giant battery. Take it easy, Beardo. Have a great day. Today's pocket is the Streamlight Pocket Mate. There you go. Yeah, do not turn it on in a hotel when you travel. Let's see. Scorpion bites suck. Probably have at least 20 flashlights. Yeah, I don't look at custom lights. I can't do that. Oh, that's no bueno. Still dropping them badass emojis. USB-C over USB-A. Absolutely. I mean, obviously, especially the charging speeds and such, and being able to have the same end on each side makes things a lot less complicated. But I know at this point, it has to be literally dozens of USB-C to C chargers in all lengths, from little guys to 6 foot or 10 footers that I ordered. Yeah, lots of USB-C. Your cats destroyed a lot when they were kittens. Likely have hundreds. Was it when I was having issues, homie? When I couldn't see the chat? Signed up for BattleBox? I have not. So there are several of those boxes that I would love to check out. BattleBox. I really think Going Gear does a great box. Well, some of the stuff that I've seen, I have never received one. And I would like to check out the knife of the month. But Going Gear, knife of the month, paddle box, I think they're all cool. Now, the ones that aren't just knives, some months you'll see that they get too much fluff. Less and there's more fluff than filler. But Battle Box seems to do a good job. I really like the Going Gear stuff. I would love to sign up for it. I just, at the where the channel currently sits, I don't have the funds to set that up. Otherwise, I would review some of those boxes for you guys. But give it time. Give it time. I'm hoping to have a lot of stuff happening in the second half of 2026. So give it time. I might be able to start doing those. Rocking the OKC prototype in MagnaCut, Finrear D2, and the fake Grotech, the Microtech Focom fixed blade. Yeah, get that gear. Oh, I scrolled too far down. Missed your comment again. We're gonna make it happen. That's what I was thinking too. TRM Ultim. And now, one other thing. Imagine we could get them to do a black blade. Whether it's this beautiful matte DLC that they're using on the tagalongs, or even a black wash. Ultim inlays, coated blade would be dope. And of course, if we do end up with a coated blade, then the pocket clip would have to be coated. Oh, but that would also change all the hardware. I don't know that they're going to want to go that far. Because then the pivot could stay. But the pocket clip would have to change. Or it would still match the button. Now I'm rethinking the coated blade. Kind of rethinking the coated blade as good as because of all. Not F it, go all in, right? Go all in. Coated blade, PVD hardware, Ultim inlays. Yeah, don't stare into them. I'm staring into any of my lights. Yeah, not hot. Battery life goes from one continent to another. Awesome. I'm going to take a look at that. Corey C, member of Kripple Krew Inc. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, this first day on the channel, he becomes a member and he wins a members only giveaway. That was an awesome, awesome day for him, man. I'm glad you dig that tipper. He got the Damascus and Ultim tenable tipper. Yeah. I have the small Olight, the Baton Pro with the rechargeable thing that's supposed to be a battery, but it's never worked. It hasn't worked in a while. And then my newest of the Baton series is the Pro 3 Max. I have the Baton 3 Pro Max. I've been messing with other lights since then. Chicken fried steak. What it do, homie? Checking it from Central Cali. I don't know if I said it or not, but Trouble Bunny is a member of Kripple Krew Inc., and we are getting to those carries in just a moment. Find them in the woods in Arkansas. Send me some of them cables. I like County Com and doing my own combos. County Com is such a great place for all types of EDC gear. Because you can combo up titanium gear. You can grab a whole bunch of Ultim gear. You can grab brass, copper, carbon fiber, glow in the dark. County Com is has been one of my top EDC stores since that very first videos on this channel, and they were my first link with code EDCwithDBD, saving 10%. Hell yeah! Follow Sister Trish. Give Mo Patty a follow. Yeah, they got the County Com got the stuff. That's for sure. Or Super Ultim. Silver blade with titanium handles and Ultim. Yeah, that would look sick on the titanium version for sure. But I have a feeling they would be more likely to do a collab on the one that's under Tree Fitty rather than the one that's going to be somewhere between, I don't know, 550, 650. I don't have final pricing on the titanium, fat carbon, and sapphire version yet. But I know it's going to be spendy. But you're right, it would look clean. But I think if there is any chance of a DVD collab on the Pitbull, we could even call it the Wiggles edition. It would have to be on the aluminum version. Actually, this one would be the DVD collab. It wouldn't be the Wiggles edition if we got it, because there is a design that I would love to get with them. Two more designs for their doggy name lineup, and one would be a bigger knife, and there would be a Saint version, and one would be a smaller knife than the Bulldog and Pitbull with a Wiggles edition. But we'll see. We'll see. I get lost when I go to County Com, get nothing but a headache. Asking for a friend. So right now, the largest TRM knife is the Atom, which comes in, at pretty much exactly, there we go. Exactly 8 inches. So the Atom compares closely to the Paramilitary 2, while the Neutron, Bulldog, Pitbull are closer to Para 3 size. So here's a PM2. Here's an Atom. Pretty much the exact same length. And this Atom, yes, the tip is a little busted. But I did bust off the pokey tip and lose a little bit of length. But what you're looking at, and very similar grip area to a PM2, except it feels like you have more because it's more neutral. So Atom PM2 size. I don't know if you have a PM2. I'm going to give you a shot of it next to a knife I know you do have. Let's bust out an AD 20.5. Scrooch them up. And the Atom is their longest knife. You can see you've got over 1/2 inch on the AD 20.5. And then their next biggest knife is no longer in production. And that would be the Shadow. Their first Riverlock knife. And the big brother to the Nerd. The Shadow was not quite as long, but as you can see, it has, just as much grip area, and it's got a little more girth to it to make it fit larger hands better. Unfortunately, you're only going to score one of these on the secondary right now. These are not in production. And I chased this for nearly 2 years to get it. Oh yeah, that's dope. That's dope. Man, I could get a 1K gift card to County Com and still be like, damn, I left stuff. I left stuff I needed. Two hours they responding. Hey, that reminded me. Has anybody heard from Lou lately? He's in one of his. I think he's done one of his disappearing acts again. Like maybe the PO ain't giving him internet access right now. I don't know if he, caught a violation or whatever. But I ain't seen Lou in a minute. David Judy G, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? Good to see you, homie. Folks, if you haven't yet, stab that like button like you mean it. It definitely helps. Man, I really don't try to turn every live stream into a TRM live stream. It just, the Lou heard from me a while ago. It just seems to happen. We're going to move some of the fire out of the way. Bust out some of the other cool stuff we have. And right at this moment, I dig this. This Kaiser Shrike for how small it is. It has a phenomenal grip area. I can actually spread out and I'm locked in. A longer grip area than the Little Native. Wicked cool knife by our homie Johan Jordan. But this Tyrant Ultra with the hot swap is probably my favorite. I did go for a County Com clone. I've got a couple of duplicates of stuff I already have, but it glows in the dark, so all good. That's a great mystery box to get. County Com's mystery boxes are a blast. I've received so much dope stuff from those boxes. Let's also bust out the Aver. Such a seemingly simple design. And here's something that's cool about Exceed Designs. Because I think these are just under $200. And you get replacement hardware for everything, including a replacement hardened steel lock bar and a replacement pivot. Like that's awesome value for what you're getting. Oh yeah, this one I think is a little more because of the micro slashes and such. But such a clean design. No visible hardware show side. Very little on the other. Reversible clip that's screwed from the top. Your lock bar relief on the inside. Aries, what's up, brother? He's driving and listening. All right, driving and listening, so he won't be able to tag y'all. But that don't mean he don't love y'all. Oh, I must have missed the question. Can someone clarify? We have gotten any lives without color. Got you. Yeah, never. Don't ever fit, man. You could always ask questions here. Clint Crosby, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, there you go. That's color right there. That's my YouTube friendly way of saying how many live streams I have gone without needing to grab a Band-Aid, pretty much. And we're almost getting to double digits again, which, I start getting nervous around then to go that long without color. Nah, not at all. That's what it's there for, man. I kind of like this even better than the Aver. I love the addition of the thumb stud. And the hot swap blades is just too freaking cool. Let's grab a couple of blades. What do we want to grab? Let's say we're going to be tearing through a bunch of boxes with glue on them and such. And we want to use a replaceable utility blade instead. Push that in, push that down until it locks. And now we just switched to utility blade with a lot of reach and safe. It jimped under here even. Safe to choke up on. Or get your hand up on there for some control. Oh, that's no fun. That's no fun. Oh, wait. Gotta be careful. Kelly, what's up, sis? Good to see you. And then with this particular blade holder, all we do is push this all the way over, and then this blade can be removed. Just like that. As you can see, I'm getting much better at it now that I know how to use it. But here's the cool thing about this knife with the hot swap. So when I am, make sure I get that lined up real quick while I'm talking. Push that over. There we go. There we go. When I first take a knife out of a package, when I get a box, say, because these came in via the pass around. On the Edge EDC, member of Kripple Krew Inc. What it do? I like to check stuff out before I look at anybody's reviews or before I look at the website and see, I'd like to see what I can find about the knife first through use and observation. True that, David. And it only took me a few seconds of playing with this. Did not look at the instructions or anything. Did not look at the website. before realizing that I could push that button to release that and pull this right out. We're going to put that away, and we are going to switch to the warning. Because today we want to carry a warning. Push it until it clicks. Push that down until it locks. Now we have a SAAC style warning. Berkeley Serico, what it do, my brother? What it do? He's popping in to say hello. He's at work. He might not be able to tag y'all, but that don't mean he don't love you. So quick and easy. I was surprised at how not exactly warning for the warning. Not only was it quick and simple to do, but it was quick and simple to figure out without looking anything up. This hot swap system is dope. And then when the blade's locked in, that's your thumb stud. Lock bar relief still on the inside, even on the replaceable blade version. Same amazing milling. You can get a full-length backspacer for it. Same reversible pocket clip as the Avere. I hadn't checked out anything from Exceed Designs, but I gotta say, I dig them. We're gonna put this back on the Tonto. Full review on this coming soon. Put those blades back down. But that hot swap system is the shiz. This is a Kaiser something or other with another Jonathan Styles design that seems to me to be another redesigned Milita. Oh, the top sail. The top sail. I probably should know, but yeah, it's the top sail. Took me a minute because it's another Kaiser that looks like a lot of the others. I'm not saying it's a bad design even. And I'm sure there's a lot of folks that like this a lot. Detent works great for the reach around, the rollover, the flick. Like, set up very well. Anything that resembles a Milita anymore is just done for me. Whereas like this, by our homie Johan Jordan, is at least like, whoop, that was my fault, slipped off of it, is at least, doesn't look like every other Kaiser from the last 2 years. What kind of beer is that? Oh, Top Sail. Top Sail. Yeah, I guess that is a beer. That is a brewer. Let's check out some Kripple Carry pictures and Kripple Critter pictures. I know the Kripple Krew has the best freaking pockets. Oh man, I've been getting blown up this morning for business. Things are really ramping up on the way to Blade Show, that's for sure. Here's a picture starting off. Well, not the way we drive. More like 4.5. We're going to kick it off with big homie Jason Cox. And he has been loving this new MIG you're on. Got the saber tooth right here. We've got the fireball and the XL Feewig. Scroll to okay, those aren't what I'm looking for. Here we go. Should the hunt hey, this is a good question for y'all. Should the Hunter model be offered from Berkeley Cerakote? I like it. It's sleek. I could see that. I could see that being popular. Y'all know I love my Berkeley Cerakote Crusader V2. Highly recommend these. Crusader V2 kicks ass. What do y'all think about the Hunter? Miranda Keith. God, oh man, we got the loaded Kripple Krew from the hotel, starting with the MSI. We've got the nipple, aka the Vosteed Devo Nip L or large. We've got that Jimmy Crow custom right there. We've got the Spearfish, the auxiliary designs. Ooh, this is one that's high on my list. We've got TKL and 2 Burning Stable Forge knives. Beautiful, beautiful carry, Miranda. Trouble Bunny. Dropping hers and Sean Bat's carry. TKL DP2s and Deadbolts we anode. Oh, those look dope. Those look dope. The DP2, I think, is probably the TKL that I would carry, wear, and use the most. That's one they're going to send me one to review when they're back in stock. But that's the one that I think I would carry the most. Love the matching set. Cold Steel Frenzy and Treevee. Oof. Look at that wicked, wicked warning. Love it. That was Jay Wesley. Illuminati frickin' Ninja. Look at the awesome patches he has made. These are sick. Ranger Eyes he's been working on, folks. You can get the Gimp Tag Ranger Eye. And that looks dope. I like how he broke up the bandana there so that it really makes the DBD and the glasses pop. Awesome work, Brother Blue. Awesome work. Folks, if you want to share your Kripple Krew or Kripple Critter pictures, send them on over to my Instagram. Yeah, Frenzy still kicks. Man, that is one wicked warning. Oh, shout. SoCal, Southern Cali, EDC. What's up, homie? Have a killer day, Mud. Always love you, brother. No, tell people to buy it. Let's see. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Gabe Harlan. What's up? Have fully 3D printed utility knife. I've been waiting to get some samp. Yeah, so. Let me grab something. One of the 3D printed items that the Jake sent to me is this 3D printed utility blade holder that I also plan to get ceramic blades for. I was thinking the same thing. NPE friendly with a ceramic blade, nothing go beep. Definitely. I'm with you on that, Gabe. That was one of the cool 3D printed items sent by Big Homie, the Jake, along with like these bit holders are so useful, and a bunch of other cool stuff like Nux and it was in, there we go. I had this on me during that famous traffic stop, and no, this was not removed from me during that famous traffic stop. Little 3D print punch dagger. I don't know if you call it punch dagger, just 3D printed punch. "3D printed gear is really changing the NPE experience, or at least according to Evil Homie VDB. I wouldn't know, because I read signs and follow what they tell me everywhere I go. Of course, I follow all posted rules and regulations. Evil Homie VDB's a dick, though. He just don't care. Everybody needs a little Evil Homie VDB in them, but that's another DVDism, because that sounded really dirty. But getting some of this crap out of my way from earlier, like sulfur and box stuff, still out and in the way. Busy printing, cutting decals. Reach out to him if you want to get some decals made. Absolutely check out the Paracord Queen. Blue's freaking killer. The stuff Blue does for this entire community is just amazing. Blue helps so many people in this community, constantly killing it. Does Evil Homie BDB have a YouTube channel I can follow? Well, Evil Homie BDB is about to have a couple of videos on this channel about some of the stuff that he likes. It's time for an Evil Homie BDB video appearance. So, if anybody saw my last couple of Instagram reels or YouTube shorts with the pit bull, whether it was the Eye of the Tiger one or the Wiggles one, what'd you guys think? I've been really trying to work on my editing skills, and so curious what you guys thought of those, because it definitely took more time. Someone, yeah, I know you love the red, black, and gray. That would be dope. External use only. But yeah, I've been trying to get better at editing. I've been trying edits, the app, but also experimenting with new stuff in StreamYard, or not StreamYard, but CapCut. One of my goals this year was to improve my videos and such. So you'll be seeing me trying new things. Again, that also sounds dirty. Guess there ain't no way around it. So, has anybody's plans changed? Anybody that thought they weren't going to make it to Blade Show that's going now? Also, who's dropping by the Fair Monster booth to say hi? I need to get the booth number. I really need to get the booth number and post it. We will be having multiple giveaways at the Fair Monster booth. You're going to want to drop by and say hi to Mrs. Deadly and I, because there's going to be multiple drawings on Friday and Saturday. And again, you drop by the Fair Monster booth. Thank you, Trouble Bunny. Man, I love you guys. You're always on it for me. Drop by booth 2406. The Fair Monster Wixco booth to see Mrs. DBD and I, Mrs. Deadly and I, getting on the giveaways. And some show special pricing on the Glideman DVDs and other models. Definitely going to want to drop by that booth and say hi to us. And we will also be rocking those giveaways. Yeah, poor 2405 and 2407. Yeah, no clue who's next to us. I haven't even looked at the map. I really need to look at the map. All I know is we're gonna have that Fair Monster booth hype. Definitely hype. All day here in security to 2406. Oh yeah, that Fair Monster booth's gonna be bopping Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday we ain't working for no one. Well, we are. We're working for the Kripple Krew on Sunday. We will be checking out, walking around, checking out stuff that y'all want to see, that we want to see. Yes, yes. I also love how constantly stuff that you like to use in CapCut, whether it be a font, an effect, an animation, something very simple like that you start using often, all of a sudden becomes premium instead of free, and you've got to find a new free one that you like better. But I do use the heck out of it. I'm back like Agni, says Robo. We were just talking about how lit booth 2406, the Fair Monster Wixco booth, is going to be during Blade Show. Going to be multiple giveaways, plus people popping by to say what it do to Mrs. Deadly and I. FabTech. I don't know what that is. That Wixco you won off KC is sweet. Which one did you win? Did you win the Jugger? Did you win the Phoenix? It's probably one of the more recent ones. Yeah, go trick-or-treating at all booth. We did that. We did that at Blade Show West, and we brought back so much swag that we gave away. We are going to be doing the same thing. We will be collecting as much swag as possible to add to future giveaways. Okay, that's what I figured. You want a Jugger. The Jugger is such a cool knife. Wixco's biggest knife and one of the best budget button lock detents you're going to find. Hoping to work a DBD and a Mrs. DBD colorway on the Jugger after Blade Show. Because so far they haven't done colors that either of us would choose on this. I mean, I think this looks cool, but I think a Deebs and a Mrs. Deebs colorway on the Jugger would be fun. Oh, wait, did you win the Fair Monster, not the Wixco? Oh, wait, because this is the newest front flipper, the Phoenix. And this has, the Phoenix is the one that has two you can get. You said orange or black. Okay, yes. Now I know you're on the Phoenix. Because it has the orange or bronze show side, and then the other side is black. I know which one you've got. Yeah. Such an interesting Tonto. I like Tontos that give us a lot of space between the primary and secondary tip because we just don't see a lot of them. Yeah. Reverse flick money. The reach over is money. Roll over. Or reach around, I should say. Reach around all day. And the Phoenix is one of my favorite budget gentleman's knives. And very fairly priced, like all Wixcos. Go check out Burning Stables Forge for show. Clayton and Kathy doing awesome things over there at Burning Stables Forge. Making badass knives, making badass pries, making beautiful hanks. Here's my two Burning Stables Forge hanks. Mrs. Deebs also has a couple of awesome Burning Stables Forge hanks. Yeah, definitely follow Clayton and Kathy. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet them live in person at Blade Show. We are going to have a blast. Been annoying Clayton the last few days by sending goofy songs to him. I don't know. He's not here right now, so I don't know if I can. There's something that he's working on that I am wicked excited for. But he's not here, so I can't ask him if I can talk about it yet. Oh, wait, I think I have. Let me pull it up. Remet Scepter. And see, I even like their button frame locks, but yeah, this is, and the price on it is crazy. Let's drop this. Oh, let's see how much it is on Blade HQ. See if it's less than on the, it's got to be less than on the Remet website. It is not finding it on Blade HQ right now. But here it is from the Remet website. This is the scepter. And wow. For one, I do not like this pommel at all. But dude, I don't need Timascus in my blade. Without this crappy pommel on the back, that pocket clip could have been mounted so much better. At least it lands on the Timascus and nowhere on the actual lock bar itself. But like, that's just why. M390 with Timascus in it. Like, I can't stand the back end of this, the butt end of it. And here's the cheap version for $389. Look how low the grind has to start on that blade because of the inlays. You've got this huge tall blade that you could have had the grind coming way down on. Yeah, this one ain't it for me. And I like what Remet does normally, but that ain't it for me. Yes. Yeah, putrid. Like, everything about it's just wrong. Pair of fruit boots. Yeah, ugly. 465 from BHQ. So it's even more on there than on the Remet website, where you can get it for $429. Yeah, fire that designer. Yeah, there's nothing good about that. Like, let's make our most expensive knife so ugly that nobody wants it. And let's put features on it nobody needs that actually make it less useful. And somebody was like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. I hope they didn't make very many of those. Wow. Blade HQ trying to make that their own fat paid on it. Yes, everything that they've been doing lately has been pretty impressive. From budget to premium, whether we're talking about, button frame locks or button liner locks where you can access the liner, or gravity knives. Like, they've been doing a lot of dope stuff, but that knife ain't it. And you're right, they're gonna lose their ass on that one. Yeah, nobody's really carrying that one. Well, I don't know. Somebody. There's a knife for everybody. Somebody's carrying it, but if you're dropping over $400, You can get a Vulcan custom instead of that model. There's just so many amazing knives you can get into at that price. Or $492. You're almost at a Mac 2. Like you're almost at a CRK. Like there is, I don't get it. Yeah. Of course, that one's also way cheaper. Phone call came in, so it went a little slow for a second. Yes, that's just for that money too. For that money, there is you are wide open in your selection of what knives are available, from amazing productions to customs. And we're gonna share it one more time. It's that ugly. Can you send me the Blade HQ link to it? Homie, can you drop that in the chat? I want to pull up the Blade HQ link. Yeah, here's the fun thing though. They're not going to find hardly any reviewer that wants to like actually push that knife. Thank you, brother. They did send it in for, come on. They did send it in for the Lefty EDC pass around, but I didn't bother to sign up for it. Like I have no desire to waste shipping money to check it out. Wow. We're going to share this screen. It's funny. You know, normally when you look at a store, check out the Indoraptor. When you look at a store, at a retailer, normally the price is less than the price you get from the manufacturer's website. But we're going to compare. Blade HQ was like, if we're selling this ugly piece of crap, we are going to make our own chunk of change. Because, one more time, $429 or $389. So you would expect less than $350 from a retailer. But we check over here, and Blade HQ is like, if we are selling your fugly ass knife, we are making fat paid. $500. We are in custom knife or badass American knife price territory for this monstrosity. Wow. I have never seen Blade HQ jack a price up that much versus what you see on the store. Timeless classic revered by all. Bees is all over it. Oh no. Yeah, that's their stocking fee because they know it's gonna sit there. Yeah, Microtech, Heretic, Spyderco. I mean, you could get pimped out TRM. You're getting ProTech knives at that money. You could get so many. And at $492, again, you're almost at Mac 2 prices from McNeese to get a PM Mac 2. Yeah, Robo just had to go change his leg. Yeah, Robo saw it and he got a tingle so hard he had to swap legs. But he won't admit it because he knows we'll make fun of him. Just like every lousy song on the radio is probably some person's favorite song, some lousy knife is some person's favorite EDC. You know, one thing that I say a lot on here is one of the best things about today's knife world is there is such a massive selection that it doesn't matter if you like what I like or I like what you like. We're going to find something that we like. And yeah, somebody's going to buy that ugly ass knife. But it ain't going to be me. I can tell you that. You buy both of these for that and have money left over. You know what I just realized? Let's say you want something overbuilt and big like that that still looks good. You save yourself a couple $100 and get a BB&M. Still get something flashy and pimp, but actually useful. It might be the biggest bomb. Yeah, could be. Caleb, what it do, my man? What it do? And knife screams at drive a Tesla truck. Oh no. Oh, good to see you, Caleb. Hope you are feeling well today. Folks, this week, the full review of the Dixon from McNeese will go live, and then I will be sending that knife back to Caleb. But you're going to see it in some more shorts as well. Don't forget, we got to get Caleb to 1K. We got to get him to 1,000 on YouTube so that we can give. Let me pull it out. I did have it put away because I wasn't showing it at the moment, and it's not mine. So it was put away safely. Nice job. That Trouble Bunny, that still cracks me up. What did I see? There we go. This Dixon right here. Caleb is giving this away along with over 10 knives when he gets to 1K, folks. This Dixon, American made, badassery. Such a phenomenal knife. And absolutely going to make somebody insanely happy. Big shout out to my brother Caleb for letting me review this just straight up awesome American tank. Kurt White, what it do? Good to see you, my man. Yo! Caleb 1776 gets a double flag salute because he is a member of Kripple Krew Inc. for 15 months. That's 2 flags and a Dixon acoustic salute. He says, I hope you have an epic time at Blade Show DBD. I know I will, because we're going to get to meet members of the Kripple Krew, and I can't wait. Here's your acoustic salute by the mic. Folks, that is the sound of one amazing American knife that Caleb will be giving away. This is a grail tier knife for anyone. And somebody's going to win this gorgeous knife. Thank you for your support, brother. 15 months is a long time, and it means a ton to me, homie. Take it easy, be shady. Have a killer rest of your day, homie. No show tonight. Okay-ish. Damn, homie. Folks, I know most of you already are. But if you're not, do me a favor and add our brother Caleb to your prayers. I know most of you that are in this chat already are. But if not, and if you feel so inclined, please add him to your prayers. Yeah, that 1K is going to be a blast. Yeah, he's got to stop it, man. What sent you there is giving away the Dixon. Just listen to that, folks. Beautiful micro milling that you... There we go. Look at that micro milling that you can just barely see under that awesome, like, battle wash atomic finish. And then that awesome hollow ground Magna Cup blade. Ooh-wee! This is one badass blade, folks. And somebody is going to win this. You know, we can get rid of this generic ass looking Kaiser and put that there instead. He's like, can't give it away if I don't go live. Well, it wasn't going to be on tonight's anyway, but just making that, pointing that out for clarity for anybody that didn't understand. I know Blue's joking, but we got to get Caleb to 1K. And then the giveaway party is going to be so lit. That is one that I am very excited for. Been carrying this one quite a bit. I have been carrying my my Yojimbo here more than I've been carrying any of the PM2s. This has become my most carried Spyderco. I love it. I know what you're doing with it too, brother. I think it's a good plan. Jumbo. Yeah, I haven't checked out a jumbo. I think the jumbo is the perfect size for my hands. And I really want a micro. I want a micro jumbo because I love that blade on a 5th pocket. Yeah, but he was gonna put the Dixon content on his OnlyFans. Yeah, this has become my most carried Spidey, and I am a massive fan. Hey, appreciate you, brother. He says, smash that thumbs up, everyone. I hope it goes well at the hospital, brother. Tell the doc we said it's time for them to get this shit figured out so you can stop going. Or he's going to get a visit from the Kripple Krew. You know what? We are also, why don't we put this little shrike from Big Homie Johan Jordan away. Boy, Josh just all about it today. Hell yeah, let him know. Let's see. Appreciate you, Judici. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you. Check out, whoops. Check out this Berkeley Cerakote last mile prototype that I have here for review. Completely handmade, custom folder, rockin' skips, and coming in at less than $300 handmade. That is wicked cool. Definitely his style, but with everything well thought out. The placement of the jimping on the frame, on the first poon, and then on the double poon is perfect. I like squint better. Yeah, can't stand them damn squints. Got mid-length backspacer. It's really cool how he did the lock bar relief. We are starting to get better lockup. It's breaking in. It had very early lockup when I first got it, but it is breaking in. Again, folks, this is a custom. Yes, this is a Berkeley's. Yeah, the shiv he does is great. The cog is awesome. This is the last mile. And he has a couple of different ways you can get this. Like this is the full steel version with 1084 for less than $300. And yeah, it's definitely heavier because it's all steel. But you can also get titanium and MagnaCut for less than $600, handmade. You can buy that knife and a huge steak digger and some after dinner fun, or get the Ramette. Yeah, true that. Yeah, the pivot on it. Hey, welcome back. I do really dig the way that the pivots is raised on both sides. It is a captive pivot. Very cool. Very heavy duty, built for work. And I am a big fan of the new Crusader V2s. His work has come a long way, and these Crusader V2s really show it. Saber height, flat grind. That does come to a nice edge while being very thick for work. This will put in that work or slice cardboard, whichever you want it to do. Locks in, flip it around. Yeah, you could get a Berkeley Cerakote custom folder, a Berkeley Cerakote custom fixie, and a DVD Glideman for the price of the Ramette and have some left over. You could get these 3 knives for the price of the Ramette and have 2 customs in your collection. That's nutty. I know you don't like frame locks. I know. Yeah, there you go. Still have some slushy money. Yeah, and dignity. Good call. Yeah, this last mile looks like I got one little spot right there that I can see. It looks like I can probably strop that spot because it's just that one little spot. Yeah, right there. Little spot I need to strop. Ooh, slushy. Ain't had a slushy in a minute, he says. Man, I almost, on our trip back from Texas, I almost got a Slurpee at one stop because I look up and I see the Slurpee machine. But I realized we were in some kind of jank ass fake 7-Eleven on a res. And while they had some 7-Eleven products, they weren't just 7-Eleven. And I didn't trust fake res 7-Eleven Slurpees. One Moon, member of Kripple Krew Inc., says he's working and listening in. Folks, he's been bringing in some sick ass materials for the customs he's doing. And don't forget, you can go to onemooncollective.com, or no, go to his Etsy shop. My bad. Go to his Etsy shop for some awesome gear with actual art, all handmade, no way, all hand drawn, no AI. Definitely check out homie One Moon. So, I know people have gotten over the initial rush, the initial hype, the initial chub. She's chilling. She's not in the office right now. I know everybody's gotten over the initial shock of the Mini Dixon announcement for Blade Show. What other new announcements lately have got you hyped up? You know it's that time of year. We're going to get so many insane drops at Blade. I'm not going to be able to cover them all, but I'm going to do my best. Oh, also during Blade, I'm hoping to still go live at our usual Saturday time. Do some live from the Fair Monster Wixco booth, walk around a bit. We will see, though, how my connection is, because I don't have them Ray funds to get the internet backpack. So I plan to go live, but we'll see how my 5G is doing in there, because I'm also probably not paying for their Wi-Fi. I don't know how much it is, but I know you have to pay to use their Wi-Fi. And from what I've heard, it's not that great because so many people are using it. So I'm going to try to go live from Blade, but we'll see how it works out. It can't be any worse than relying on the current internet I have home, right? You know, the pre-order for the Gracchus is up too. Very true, very true. That is one wicked looking knife, and we are going to take a look at it right now. Boom, from Big Homie. Big homies, Wyvern Kodiak Designs, Sam and Chris. Comes the Gracchus pre-order. Full stonewash starting at $269. My favorite is the full DLC. And you can get these right or left-handed. But this full DLC for just under $3 is my favorite. And I also really like that you can get the Timascus upgrade kit to pimp it out with the Timascus backspacer and pocket clip. Gracchus pre-order, such a good looking blade. Let's pull this bad boy open again. You are looking at 8.15 inches with a 3.43 inch Vanax blade. This is 4 millimeters, so chunky blade stock, but with that 1.4 inch blade width and a hollow grind, it means you are getting a slicing beast. That big ass hollow. Damn. Yeah, Gracchus, very dope. Yeah, I hear you on that. I would if I could. No, I understand. That's what I meant. But when I said I ain't got the funds that Ray has for the internet backpack, uh, that backpack that he used for Blade Show Texas is over $600 a month. So he got probably Katsuo. I don't know. But he got one of the brands to sponsor him having that for Blade Show. And that's just something I can't afford. They are not inexpensive. That sucks, homie. Recommend checking out Whatnot. Many different makers will go live. Yay. Oh no, 4V. This is going to be a Spyderco exclusive. We're going to pop this up. St. Nick's Knives. Oh, you'd had to do it to me. It was the one I was thinking of. You had to do it to me. Folks, get ready to get a chub. Because yes, Jay Wesley, that's exactly what it is. A 4V smock with DLC. A the black titanium coating. They're calling this their Deadpool smock. And I want available this Thursday. Man, that's way more than I expected. But May 28th, this Thursday at noon Central for only $230. Yes, please. I wish I could snag that. Oh, man, I wish I could grab me one of those. You guys know a smock is very high on my Spyderco Grail list. And imagine 4V. Ooh-wee! Yeah, I still need a smock. And I would love to get one in one of the sexy steels. And I don't have any faux V. But that is want to touch the hiney. So, oh yes, the Techno 2. We'll look at that one too. Come on, catch it up. Yeah, let's look at that one real quick. This is from Safe and Lock Store, aka Freyden. And we're going to share this screen as well. Love you, Blue. Have a killer day, brother. Spartico Techno 2, L-Max, and Dark Matter Fat Carbon. Titanium frame lock. Look at that. That's the one that's like Techno 2 has never been one that I have really wanted to snag until now. That looks very, very good. And those are currently available, folks. That's a cool store to support. You're gonna try to get one of them? Yeah. Yeah, I need a smock. For show. Burning Stables Forge, what it do? Dropping them badass emojis. We was talking about you earlier. Good to see you, homie. That is Clayton from Burning Stables Forge. Mick was dropping the link earlier. Make sure you are following. Congrats again on 1K, homie. That was a fun event this weekend. And I didn't know if I should talk about a certain project or not, Clayton. Set that down. That's too much fun to play with. What else do we want to play with? You know what? What haven't we played with flicking on the live for a while? You know what? Let's grab a couple of other fun flickers. Ting! Ting! All right. So, currently, ting! Oh, listen to that. Clayton is working on a cayuse for me. He's putting together a cayuse for me with Copper My Damascus. A cayuse with Copper My Damascus. We are hoping it works out. I am so stoked to see what that looks like. I love his cayuse pattern, as you guys already know. Now imagine it with a hand-forged Copper My Damascus blade. Like, damn, that's going to be fire. That is something I am so excited to see. And even more, Mrs. Deadly and I are very excited to kick it with Kathy and Clayton in a week and a half, 2 weeks, week and a half. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's going to be an awesome time. You know, I just thought of something, folks. We were talking about the Gracchus pre-order from Wyvern Kodiak. Another thing that you can get on the Wyvern Kodiak site is these awesome shirts. Look at that badass t-shirt. Wyvern Kodiak Designs. And then on the back, it's got the WK. Wicked cool. Support Wyvern Kodiak, Sam and Chris as they are growing. But when you pre-order your Gracchus, you can also grab you a Wyvern Kodiak t-shirt. Yeah, I know it's coming up so fast. I am not ready. We'll say that much. Definitely not ready. But it's going to be a blast. I can't wait. Kripple Krew. Think it's about time. Wait, let me double check, make sure I haven't missed out on any Kripple Carry pictures. All right, doesn't look like it. Perfect. Okay, Kripple Krew. Has been an awesome live kicking it with y'all, but I think it's about time to get some grub. So, for now, we're going to shut this down. But I want to say thank you to everybody who kicks it with the Kripple Krew and spends your time with me. Love you all. And you guys mean more to me than I can tell you. I do want to say your mentals are important. If you're going through a tough time, you need to talk to somebody. Reach out to anybody in this community. Reach out to me. Even if you just need somebody to pray with, sometimes it makes you feel better. Your mentals are important. Don't suffer in silence, Kripple Krew. All right, you guys know I love y'all. And until the next one, stay safe, stay frosty. Most importantly, Kripple Krew, stay freaking deadly.